So here I was getting ready to start putting together a video about all the things we should expect to see during the Switch 2 Direct that's happening next week. And lo and behold, Nintendo decided that we're having a Nintendo Direct tomorrow for the regular Switch. So let's talk about what's going to show up at this Direct and what this means for the Switch 2 presentation going on next week. What's up, everybody? Welcome to That Nintendo Show. Hope you're having a great week so far, and leading up to the Switch 2 presentation next week, we're going to have just lots of different things going on and probably a lot of rapid fire announcements happening. So we've got a lot of stuff to look forward to, so let's get into it. So the official announcement from Nintendo says tune in tomorrow on March 27th at 7 a.m. Pacific for a live streamed Nintendo Direct featuring around 30 minutes of upcoming games for Nintendo Switch. There will be no updates about the Nintendo Switch 2 during this presentation. That's pretty fair. We have another thing next week. So all in all, that presentation is probably going to be 45 minutes to an hour long of just new things. Not to mention, we're getting 30 minutes of other stuff here that all of this stuff is also going to be playable on the Switch 2. It's just crazy. We're getting a lot of announcements happening right now. But I'm sitting here before I started recording, just kind of wondering what they're going to talk about. Like, we just saw Pokemon Legends a couple weeks ago, Pokemon Day. And yes, it's been a little while since we've seen Metroid Prime 4. I imagine that would probably show up in this presentation. But Xenoblade just came out. That was one of the only few games that we knew that was coming out this year for the Switch. And so it's just kind of like a big, just kind of no idea what to expect right now. I think that this Direct is going to have a lot of like ports, remasters, stuff like that. Easy stuff just to get out of the way. And these will be sprinkled throughout the rest of the year in and out of the Switch 2 launch. Or they all come out by like May or June, which is whenever everyone thinks that the Switch 2 is going to release, to get out of the way of the new launch, which I also could see that being a possibility. If I had to give my best guess as to what's going to show up here, there's no better time than right now for Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD to come to the Switch, if they're coming. Okay, I go back and forth still to this day about whether they're actually going to happen. But if they are going to happen, now's really the last chance for it to happen. Nintendo, for the most part, has had some Zelda game on the Switch every year throughout the entire life cycle of the system, whether it's a third-party game or a spin-off or, not your main entry ones. But if there is no other Zelda game planned for this year already, which we might find out about next week, which would be crazy, they might use the Twilight Princess Wind Waker, whether it's a double pack or make you pay $60 a piece for these games again. It makes sense that this would be the time that they show up. I don't think we're going to get anything Mario related. If Mario is getting a new 3D game this year, it's probably going to be saved for the next presentation. Mario Kart 9 or whatever they call it, I still go back and forth about whether that's going to be a Switch 2 exclusive or it's going to be on both systems or not, but I don't think we're going to see it tomorrow. There's a really good chance you see a lot of these Kirby games that have been rumored to be ported over. I think the big one's Planet Robobot getting a port comes over. That would be really cool. Kid Icarus Uprising 3D from the 3DS getting brought over finally. Another big one that people have asked for. I think this is the time Nintendo gets really creative and weird with their stuff. You could start seeing stuff like, I don't know, a Punch-Out game or something, or even just bringing Punch-Out from the Wii over to the system would be amazing. Just remaster that game because a lot of people love that. But of course, tomorrow morning you will have live reactions from me on this channel, so make sure you tune in if you want to watch along with me as we react and discuss all the stuff that gets announced tomorrow. So make sure you tune in to That Nintendo Show. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe so you can easily find your way back to my channel tomorrow as we live react to the Nintendo Direct. Be on the lookout later today for another video discussing everything we might see at the Switch 2 presentation next week. So look forward to that. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll be back soon in your feed with more Nintendo content.